Hi BookTube, it's Missy, and today I'm here to share with you guys my August TBR. Now, it's going to be extremely tentative. I'm going to be on vacation for the next 2.5 or so weeks. I will be camping. I'm going to do my best. Right now is the Booktubeathon. It starts today, July 30th, and goes until August 5th. I will leave my link to my Booktubeathon TBR down below, along with Ariel Bissette's link. That way you can check out her because she's the host of the Booktubeathon, and the Booktubeathon YouTube channel link down below as well if you want to participate. So there's that. Because I already shared my Booktubeathon TBR with you, which is a whole bunch of Kindle books, I'm just going to skip those. You can see that in the video if you want to watch it, and I'm just going to talk about these books here that I have. Now, you've seen all these books before. It's, you know, like I said, it's going to be tentative. We'll see what it's like when I come back. But I did get these from publishers, that sounded funny, from publishers, authors, and just a couple that I am still interested in reading. So we have here, This Body's Not Big Enough for Both of Us, and this is by Edgar Quintero. I received this from Doubleday, and I really do want to read this. It's not very long. It's about 250 pages. And if I can remember correctly, I think these guys are Siamese twins, but this is a comic noir, and so I'm really looking forward to it. It says the warring siblings, opposites in a single body, right? So single body means Siamese twins, unless he's got split personality, but then you wouldn't have a sibling. Anywho, I'm really looking forward to reading this book. I love the cover. It's super cute. And then look at that car on the back side. Ooh, very, very cool. Can't wait to read it. And then I have another like greenish book, and that is The Last of August by Brittany Valero. This is the sequel to The Study of Charlotte, or The Study in Charlotte. Perfect fitting because August, you know, is in the title, and that's the month, yada yada, that we're going to be in. Yeah, this is a continuation, so I can't wait to pick this one up. And then from Little Brown, I received this nonfiction. It's called Bad Call, A Summer Job on a New York Ambulance by Mike Scardino. Now, Little Brown contacted me on Goodreads or my email, I can't remember, and they were like, oh, we read that you really liked The Smoke Gets in Your Eyes and other things from the crematorium. So we thought you would like this one, and I really think I'm going to. I mean, could you imagine working on an ambulance in New York? How much you see. So this is just a bunch of stories from this man. So this is his like biography of him working as an ambulance. I don't know if it, well, if you're on an ambulance, you're an EMT, right? You wouldn't just be a driver. I'm being silly. Anyways, looking forward to that one. And then we have Dead Indian Wars. I told you I got this sent to me by Clark Casey, the author. I absolutely loved the first book, which was, don't tell me, Dawn and Damnation. That's the title. So this is a sequel. Looking forward to finding out what happens to the pregnant lady and all the people in Damnation and the werewolves and the vampire. So there's that one. And then lastly, I really want to read Beneath the Sugar Sky by Shannon McGuire. It's super, super short. I was planning on reading this in July. It didn't happen. I still have a bunch of books that I did not finish in July that I would also like to roll over, but I will go slow with those books just because sometimes I think there's not enough hours in the day. Can you hear that? That's my neighbor downstairs. She screams at her kids all the time, cusses them out constantly. She's yelling at them in her kitchen. I can hear it in the vent because I live above her. So ghetto. Okay, and before I finish this video, this is just an ABC bag. If you guys have ever seen ABC in Hawaii, they even have these in Vegas. But I went to the library bookstore a few days ago. I already posted this on Instagram, but I just wanted to share again because this is still kind of part of my July book haul, and I didn't know where else to put these books. Okay, so the first book that I found for $1 is Big Little Lies by Liane Moriarty. I know this is a TV series. I don't know how many episodes was in the series, but there was a whole bunch, like a nice star cast of people. Ooh, this is super floppy. Someone just sent me The Husband's Secret, I think. And so, you know, why not? I just wanted to add more to my collection. Liane Moriarty is supposed to be an amazing, like, thriller contemporary writer. It's just a little bit, you know, loved at the bottom. But other than that, I mean, there's a little tiny rip. But it was $1, so you can't beat $1, right? Can you hear this? So the mom downstairs, if you can't hear anything that I'm having to listen to, her oldest daughter is in high school, I think. Yeah, I think she's in high school. And the mom downstairs just took her phone away. And the mom's saying, you know, how she doesn't pay for the phone and she didn't buy it, so she can't say that you're taking my stuff away because it's technically not hers, which is something I would totally say. Like, she's telling her, you know what, when you get a job and you buy your own stuff, then you can say I'm taking your stuff away, but until then, your phone is getting turned off. You're never listening to me. You're always breaking the rules, so you don't get a phone anymore. Which is great parenting. I mean, I don't think she should be screaming her head off in an apartment complex where I can hear her. I don't think she should be cussing at her daughter, but I think that taking a child's phone away when they are being disrespectful and not following the rules is a perfect punishment. Okay, the next book in the bag that I found was The Devil in the White City by Erik Larson. Murder, Magic, and Madness at the Fair That Changed America. Now, this is a true crime book, I believe, so it's like a nonfiction. It's about two men in 1893, a serial killer that would lure people to the fair and then kill them there. I don't know who the other man is. Maybe the guy who, like, built the fair, I'm not sure. But my friend Tanya has this book, and she read it a couple years ago and like raved about it, telling me how it was great. And so I added it to my list for this year for the challenge of around the year in 52 books. So I'm hoping to get to this year because I would like to finish that challenge, which I wanted to make a video on like my progress, but literally I looked at the list a couple days ago, and out of the 52 books that I was supposed to read for this year, I've only read 2 from that list of my pre-chosen books. Now when we get to the end of the year, if I want, I can just, you know, throw any book in those slots and probably will do fine. But I was kind of wanting to get to all of the books that were on that list. So far this year I've read 52 books. Could you imagine if I would have read all of the books on the list for my first 52? That would have been great. But we have many more months. Maybe I can squeeze like maybe 10, 15 more from the list. That would be nice. All right, the next book I found at the library bookstore is Darcy's Story. Now, it says Pride and Prejudice told from a whole new perspective. This is by Janet Eilmer, maybe? You guys know how much I love Pride and Prejudice. I talk about it all the time. And I just read Darcy a Vampire over Christmas break, and it was the best. I love fun, entertaining, cheesy books. If you know, you don't want to take reading too seriously, and so I find this is going to be fascinating. So it's like Midnight Sun from Stephanie Meyer, except for, you know, it's by this lady, and we get to know all of Darcy's thoughts instead of it being in Elizabeth's POV. We're in Darcy's POV. Now, is it going to be the entire story retold in Darcy's perspective? I don't know, but I'm very much looking forward to reading this book, and I want to read it ASAP. If you guys have read this, let me know down below. I know I have a friend on Goodreads that said, ew, God, why do they keep trying to like retell classics? And I find it fun. I love reading retellings. Pride and Prejudice and Zombies was great. Sense and Sensibility with Sea Monsters was fantastic. And so I can't wait to read more Darcy adaptations. It's just fun, you know? All right, and then 2 more books. So if you saw my July book haul from Book Off, you would have seen the book Nil by Lynn Matson. So when I went to the library bookstore, I found Unlocked, which is the sequel to Nil. This is Nil Unlocked. So the first book I found in paperback for $1. This time I found the hardcover for $1. That's totally fine. I do want to read this series, and because it was $1, I have no problem in buying it. And the very, very last book that I'm just so excited to have found is Punishment by Scott J. Holliday. Now, do you guys recognize this book? Because I just talked about it at the beginning of the month. This is a new release. It came out, I'll tell you. I'll tell you when it came out. It came out, no, it doesn't say it. Never mind, I'm not going to tell you. It came out literally like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, something like that. And this is a sci-fi, it's not sci-fi horror, sci-fi murder mystery. In this world, you are able to obtain the memories from dead people, so that way you can figure out who the killers were. And so this is, we're following a detective and his POV. They're doing a serial killer. The only thing that's bad with this book is that it got damaged right here, and that might have been the reason why the person got rid of the book. Who knows? It's a couple pages though of this damage. So like 3-4 pages, it's like got eaten or stuck on something, and then it ripped. But the rest of the book is totally fine. One $1. I'm sure that this was like at least 18 bucks because it's brand new. It says it's $24.95. I'm sure that's if you go to Barnes & Noble, that's how much it cost. $1. I am amazed with myself. All right, so that is my August TBR. I'm hoping to get as much as I can done. And again, I'm going to try to do Instagram stories while I am on my camping trip to kind of get you guys a little bit of more, you know, coverage from me since I will be gone for so long. Let me know down below if you guys like the numerous amounts of videos I've been posting in the last week and a half. I've been trying to do a new video every other day. So yeah, let me know down below how you like that. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what you guys are planning on reading in the month of August. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!